Now, in my case, I also was taught to hold doors for the elderly, smile when you could in a pretty way so that others knew that you were happy or were enjoying their company. Make compliments to others. If someone gives you a compliment, you give a compliment back. If if someone is decent to you, you're decent to them back. Be firm and be assertive is something that I still work on to this day. That is a skill set my parents did teach me, but I have times when I struggle with those things. But that's still a skill. Going to church and reading my Bible. My parents read their Bible every day, even when they didn't get to go to church during the times their jobs were busy. And one thing they did is they always made sure that the neighbors that could drive were able to take me to a church where I could attend. And at one point we had a bus route at Unity. Then we went from a bus route down to riding with individuals. But, Kenneth and Bonnie Burton were people who influenced my life. They were not my parents. Eddie and Patsy Puckett were my parents. They allowed them to take me to places, to church specifically, and be able to go to church at Unity, where I eventually belonged. Obviously, my parents were able to eventually go to church, and then they would attend. My father belonged to Baptist. My mother belonged to non-denominational, Unity Christian and non-denominational. And the thing about it was my father would take me up to his churches, types of churches, and show me the different types of Baptist church. And I'm like, why is my daddy taking me to Baptist church and me non-denominational? And before that, Church of Christ. Well, come to be when I got older and mature, I would join a Baptist church at 30 years of age. So